I caught my fiancée passionately kissing her past boyfriend. During our engagement festivities, she defended it as just a harmless friend's kiss and laughed at me, calling me an envious reject. I calmly left, completely ghosted her, and the following day, her mom and dad bombarded me with 34 calls. Be me, 32M. Always been the careful one in relationships. My friends call me Reserved Ryan because I'd never fully commit until I was sure. That all changed when I met Olivia. After 2 years together, I proposed. Our engagement party was set for last Saturday at her father's country club. Olivia's family has serious money. Her dad, Victor, is some big-shot real estate developer. He made it very clear he thought his daughter was settling with me. I run a custom furniture business. Not exactly the investment banker he wanted for his princess. The engagement party was in full swing. I notice Olivia has disappeared. Search everywhere. Finally find her in a coat room. Her arms wrapped around her ex Marcus. They're kissing like teenagers, completely oblivious. I just stand there watching. Marcus sees me first and steps back. Olivia turns around. Instead of looking guilty, she rolls her eyes. Seriously, Ryan, it's just a goodbye kiss. We have history. When I don't respond, she snaps, God, don't be such an insecure loser. Marcus and I dated for years. We're just getting closure. Marcus smirks behind her. Yeah, man, don't make this weird. Something inside me just clicks off. I nod, smile, and walk away. Ryan! Olivia calls after me. Don't you dare make a scene. I don't make a scene. Quietly leave, grab my jacket, and drive home. My phone immediately blows up with text from Olivia. She's saying I'm embarrassing her. Her father is furious. Turn my phone off. Start packing. By 2 a.m., I have loaded my essential belongings into my truck. Leave the engagement ring on the kitchen counter with a simple note, goodbye kiss. Crash at my buddy Nathan's place. He's waiting with a beer and a spare bedroom. Next morning, wake up to dozens of missed calls. Tons of texts. One voicemail from Victor screaming about how I'd humiliated his daughter, demanding I call back to fix this disaster. That's when I decide. No dramatic showdown, just consequences. Update 1. It's been 5 days since I walked out of the engagement party. Thanks for all the support on my original post. Didn't expect it to blow up like that. The day after the party, moved the rest of my stuff out while Olivia was at work. Left my key next to the ring. Shortly after, Victor called. His voicemail was suddenly all polite. Ryan, I think there's been a misunderstanding. Please call me back so we can discuss this like gentlemen. I didn't call back. Instead, I contacted our wedding vendors and canceled everything. I'd put down most of the deposits despite Victor's wealth. I'd insisted on paying my share. Was able to cancel without hassle. Several vendors even offered partial refunds after I explained the situation. Olivia's texts went from angry to pleading. Please talk to me. It wasn't what it looked like. We need to talk about this in person. The most revealing one. Marcus means nothing to me. He was just there and it happened. Don't throw away what we have over something so stupid. I finally replied, I'm not throwing away what we had. You already did that. Then she showed up at my job site. I was with a client when Olivia's BMW pulled up. She stormed over, completely ignoring my client. You need to stop this childish silent treatment, she said loudly. We're getting married in 4 months. I walked her back to her car. We're not getting married, I said calmly. I've already canceled the vendors. Her face went from angry to shocked. You what? I canceled everything. You can't do that. My father has already invited his business associates. Then I guess you and Marcus will have to figure something out, I replied. That's when she slapped me, hard enough that my client definitely saw it. Screw you! I was going to tell you it was a mistake, that Marcus caught me off guard. But now I'm glad you saw us. You never deserved me anyway. As she was leaving, I said, You know what's interesting? You're more upset about the canceled wedding than losing me. She had no response. Later that day, Victor called again. This time I answered. Ryan, he said, his voice controlled. We need to discuss this situation. There's nothing to discuss. Don't be hasty. Everyone makes mistakes. Is Olivia sorry it happened or sorry I saw it? After a pause, he said, Look, I understand you're hurt, but perhaps we could come to an arrangement to make this go away quietly. Are you trying to bribe me to marry your daughter after she cheated? I wouldn't phrase it that way. I'm offering compensation for your emotional distress. I laughed and hung up. That evening, I got a text from Marcus. "This is Marcus. We should talk man to man." Blocked him without responding. The weird thing is, I'm not even angry anymore. Just done. Update 2. 2 weeks have passed. Things have gotten interesting. Yes, I've blocked Olivia everywhere. No, I didn't let her keep the ring. It was my grandmother's. Yes, I've told our mutual friends what happened, but only when asked directly. After I declined Victor's arrangement, he showed up at my office unannounced. My assistant came to get me looking uncomfortable. Found Victor sitting in our reception area, looking out of place in his expensive suit. "We need to talk," he said. Privately in my office, he got straight to the point. "I've been doing some research on your business," he began with a smirk. "You've done well for yourself considering your background. What do you want, Victor? You have loans on your equipment. You've also bid on the Riverdale Park project." He smiled thinly. "Did you know I'm on the board that approves those bids?" My stomach tightened, but I kept my face neutral. "Are you threatening my livelihood because I won't marry your cheating daughter?" "I'm simply pointing out that actions have consequences. Olivia made a mistake. One kiss and now you're punishing her by humiliating our family. One kiss I happened to see," I corrected him. "And I'm not punishing anyone. I'm protecting myself." He leaned forward. "Be reasonable. The wedding can be postponed, not canceled." "Why are you so desperate for this wedding to happen?" I interrupted. "You never even liked me." Something flickered across his face. "Olivia wants this marriage," he said firmly. "No, she doesn't." "She wants a wedding. There's a difference." That's when it clicked. This wasn't about Olivia's happiness, or even family reputation. After Victor left with a reminder about the Riverdale bid, I called my friend Lucas, who works at a firm that handles Victor's company's contracts. "Can you check something for me? Anything unusual going on with Victor Bennett's company?" Lucas called back an hour later. "Dude, how did you know?" "It's not public yet, but there are rumors. Their quarterly reports had discrepancies. The SEC is looking into it." Suddenly, Victor's desperation made sense. He needed the wedding to project stability while under financial scrutiny. I texted Victor. "I know about the SEC." No response. But the Riverdale Park Board approved my bid the next day. Meanwhile, Olivia started telling everyone I was controlling and jealous, that she'd escaped our relationship. I gotten concerned calls from friends. I just tell them the truth. I found her kissing her ex and I left. Then came the real bombshell. Marcus's girlfriend, yep, he had one, reached out to me on Instagram. Her name's Zoe, and she had receipts. "Marcus has been cheating on me with Olivia for months," she wrote. Not just a goodbye kiss. I found their messages. We met for coffee. She showed me everything. Text conversations going back at least 6 months. Hotel meetups. Explicit messages. And future plans. In one message, Olivia wrote, "Ryan is just a stepping stone. He has good connections for my interior design business. Once I've established myself, we can be together." Zoe and I compared notes. The night before our engagement party, Marcus had promised to break up with Zoe, so he and Olivia could be together. The goodbye kiss I witnessed was actually celebrating their plan. "What are you going to do with this?" Zoe asked. "Nothing," I said. "I don't need to do anything. The truth will come out on its own." And it did. Olivia's best friend Megan called me. "We've always gotten along well." "I can't believe what she did to you," she said. "She's telling everyone you were abusive, that you controlled her money and isolated her." "You know that's not true," I said. "Of course I do. That's why I'm calling." "I've known about her and Marcus for a while. I should have told you." She paused, then added, "I've sent you an email. It's an invitation to her freedom celebration party this weekend. She's invited everyone. And Marcus, I think Megan sent me the email so I'd know what was happening." I forwarded the invitation to Victor with no comment. 10 minutes later, Victor called. "What do you want?" he asked, his voice tight. "Nothing. Just thought you should know what your daughter is up to. While you're trying to save her engagement." He hung up without another word. I'm not going to Olivia's party, obviously, but I am moving forward. The apartment sale is going through. I've got the Riverdale project starting, and I've even had coffee with someone. No pressure, just nice conversation. Sometimes the best revenge is just letting people reveal who they truly are. Final update. It's been 3 months since my last update. Lots of you DM'd asking for closure, so here goes. Olivia's freedom celebration blew up in her face. According to Megan, Victor showed up uninvited. Just as Olivia and Marcus were getting cozy on the dance floor, he caused a huge scene, dragging Olivia outside for what witnesses called a nuclear argument. Apparently, Victor's company's financial troubles were worse than anyone knew, and Olivia's behavior was making things worse. The following week, the news broke. Victor's company was under federal investigation. Their stock tanked 60% in one day. Olivia tried contacting me again, sending a long email about making the biggest mistake of her life and needing support during this difficult family time. I didn't respond. Marcus ghosted once the Bennett family fortune took a hit. Zoe told me he tried getting back with her, claiming Olivia had pursued him relentlessly. Zoe wasn't buying it. My business has been doing great. The Riverdale Park project was a huge success, leading to 2 more municipal contracts. I've hired more employees and moved to a bigger office. About 6 weeks ago, I was having dinner with Lily, the woman I mentioned before. We're dating now. When Olivia walked in with friends, she spotted me immediately and came over. "Ryan," she said with fake cheerfulness. "How are you?" "I'm good, Olivia." "This is Lily." Lily smiled politely but said nothing. After an awkward silence, Olivia said, "I've been thinking about you. Maybe we could talk sometime." For closure, one of her friends called out, "Olivia, your dad's on the phone. He says it's urgent." Panic flashed across her face. "I have to take this." "But call me, okay?" After she left, Lily raised an eyebrow. "So that's the famous Olivia?" "That's her," I confirmed. "She seems intense." We both laughed. "I never called Olivia." Last week, Victor pleaded guilty to securities fraud. The news reported that he's liquidating personal assets, including the country club where our engagement party was held. Megan told me Olivia had to move out of our old apartment and into a much smaller place. She's also had to take a corporate job, giving up her dreams of an independent interior design studio. "She still talks about you," Megan said. "You're the one who got away." "I'm not the one who got away," I told her. "I'm the one who walked away. There's a difference. I don't take pleasure in their troubles. What happened wasn't my doing. It was the natural consequence of their own actions. I'm just glad I discovered who they truly were before I legally joined their family. As for me, life's good. Lily and I are taking things slow. My business is thriving. I've even adopted a dog, a rescue lab mix named Cooper. My grandmother's ring is back in its box, waiting for the right person. Maybe that's Lily. Maybe it's someone I haven't met yet. No rush. Sometimes the worst moments lead us exactly where we need to be. That goodbye kiss was actually my hello to a better life.